October 2025, by Bank News, the moment Jimin appeared on screen, millions of hearts stopped. IT was supposed to be a simple birthday live stream, a celebration of his 30th year, filled with laughter, stories, and messages of gratitude. But as always with Jimin, nothing stays simple. Within minutes, the atmosphere shifted. The tone of his voice, the sparkle in his eyes, the way he carefully chose his words, all of it hinted at something bigger. And then, it happened. I am in the middle of chatting about how he's been spending his days. Jimin casually dropped a line that made ARMY collectively lose their minds. I've been working really hard on something lately, but I can't tell you yet. Just one sentence, and the fandom exploded on X, formerly Twitter. Jimin come back soon trended worldwide within 10 minutes. Fans from Seoul to Sao Paulo began analyzing every word, every gesture, every pause in his voice. What was he working on? Why did he smile when he said it? Was it a new album? A special collaboration? Or something even more personal? For months, Jimin had kept a low profile. Since enlisting for his military service, fans had been relying on pre-recorded content and Weverse updates to feel close to him. He hadn't said much about music, until now, when he decided to go live on his birthday. Fans expected sweet words and gratitude. But instead, what they got was a spark, a single clue that reignited hope. Jimin was creating something again. The way he said it wasn't boastful or loud. It was quiet, almost secretive, and that made it even more powerful. He looked like someone who's keeping a beautiful secret. One fan wrote on X, another added, "You can tell from his eyes. He's in the zone again." Within hours, Jimin album 2025, Face 2.0, and Park Jimin producer mode became trending phrases. Fan accounts began digging through old interviews, trying to piece together potential hints. Some remembered a Weverse post from earlier this year where Jimin mentioned he had been thinking about new sounds. Others pointed out how HYB recently trademarked several music-related terms under Jimin's name, sparking rumors that production may have already begun months ago. Fan detectives even went further, analyzing sound snippets in HYB's internal promotional videos, suggesting one particular melody might belong to Jimin's new project. IT was chaos, the kind of chaos only BTS fans know how to create. There's something about Jimin's way of speaking that draws people in. When he's on stage, he commands attention with confidence and grace. But when he's live, sitting casually and talking to ARMY, he becomes soft, vulnerable, almost boyish. That duality is exactly what makes every hint he drops feel intimate and special. During the broadcast, Jimin reminisced about his solo debut album Face 2023, calling it a reflection of my emotions at the time. Fans noticed that when he mentioned it, he briefly paused, smiled, and then added quietly, "This time it feels a little different." Different how? Nobody knows, and that's what makes the speculation so intense. Could Jimin be hinting at a new concept? A darker sound? A fusion of his emotional R&B side with something experimental? Whatever it is, one thing's clear. He's coming back with a message. The moment Jimin ended his live stream, a wave of energy swept across the internet. IT wasn't just excitement. It was electric. Within minutes, ARMYs were dissecting every frame of the broadcast like seasoned detectives. Some slowed down the replay to catch his exact tone. Others zoomed in on his surroundings, the candlelight, the music playing faintly in the background, even the outfit he wore. Everything, they believed, meant something. A fan from Japan wrote on X, "He kept smiling every time someone mentioned new music. That's not just coincidence. Jimin knows what he's doing." Another ARMY from Brazil posted a thread with over 200,000 likes, titled "The 10 Signs Jimin is Secretly Working on a Comeback." She pointed out small clues, his newly dyed hair, a ring on his right hand that he hadn't worn before, and the mysterious folder seen behind him on his desk labeled "Project." Was it staged? Maybe. But to ARMY, no detail is ever meaningless. Jimin's expression changed when he talked about working hard. One user observed, "He looked proud, like he's holding back tears." That means it's personal. And perhaps that's what truly drives the chaos. The idea that Jimin's new project might not just be about music, but about emotion, healing, and reflection. Interestingly, HYBE has remained completely silent. No press release.
No teaser.
Nothing. And that silence only fuels the fire. Historically, whenever a BTS member hints at something, HYBE either denies it quickly or says nothing at all. And when they say nothing, fans know it usually means one thing. Something's coming. Did I end this case? The company's silence feels intentional. Almost like they're letting Jimin's subtle words build their own gravity, allowing anticipation to grow naturally through whispers and theories. A music insider told Money Control Korea. HYBE is aware of the fan reactions. They understand that Jimin's mystique and emotional connection with fans work best when things are not overexposed. Silence is part of the marketing. And indeed, that strategy seems to be working. Every hour that passes without confirmation only makes the mystery deeper. Unlike most artists, Jimin doesn't have to shout to get attention. His strength lies in how softly he speaks. During his Weverse Live, when he said he was working hard, he didn't look at the camera. He looked down, smiled, and took a small breath before continuing. It wasn't a promotional moment. It felt real, and fans noticed that. Jimin always speaks from the heart. One fan commented, "He doesn't tease us for fun. If he said he's working on something, it means it's something meaningful." His authenticity is what sets him apart. Over the years, Jimin has built a reputation for honesty, even vulnerability, in his music. Face, his 2023 solo album, explored loneliness, healing, and self-acceptance. Songs like Crazy and Set Me Free PT2 showed both his emotional depth and his inner struggle to balance fame with self-identity. When he now says he's working again, fans don't just expect music, they expect a story. Within days, countless theories flooded ARMY spaces, each one more creative than the last. Theory 1. Phase 2 is in progress. Fans believe Jimin's next album will be a direct continuation of Face, representing a new emotional chapter after healing and growth. Theory 2. The hidden collab. A rumor circulating on Korean forums claims Jimin may be collaborating with a global pop icon, possibly from the Western R&B scene. Theory 3. The military project. Some fans speculate that Jimin recorded new material before his enlistment, and it's currently being prepared for release during his service. A secret rollout plan to surprise ARMY in late 2025. Each theory adds fuel to the fire, and each unanswered question makes the mystery even more magnetic. 3 days after the live stream, a short clip from Jimin's Weverse Live began circulating on TikTok. IT showed Jimin absent-mindedly humming a melody while reading fan comments. The melody didn't match any known BTS or solo track. Fans slowed it down, analyzed it with pitch detection software, and concluded that it might be a new unreleased song. The clip, captioned "Did Jimin just leak his own song?" reached 10 million views in less than 24 hours. Even non-ARMYs began sharing it, calling it the calmest chaos ever created by an idol. From Seoul to Los Angeles, from Jakarta to London, Jimin's few casual words have sparked a movement. Fanbases began planning streaming parties in advance, preparing for a release that doesn't even exist, yet one fan said, "Jimin doesn't just release songs. He releases emotions. That's why we're ready even before he says it." It's not just fandom hype, it's an emotional bond between artist and listener. The kind of bond that makes silence feel sacred and a smile feel like a secret message.